Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Central Lyon High School for tonight's Siouxland Conference matchup between the George Little Rock Mustangs and the Central Lyon Lions. As we get ready for not only a Siouxland Conference matchup, but also a Lyon County matchup here tonight. The George Little Rock Lady Mustangs come into tonight's game with a 2-2 start to their season. They'll look to get win number 3 here tonight. The Lions have started out 3-0 on the year with a pair of wins on the road to start the year, and this being their second home game. They are 1-0 at home after last Friday night's win over Sibley Ocheyedan. Taking a look here at the sponsors of tonight's broadcast and the sponsors all season long here. Central Lyon activities brought to you by Avera Health, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, the Noble Austin and Company, PC, and Pepsi. Upcoming events on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network. This Thursday is our next broadcast on our broadcasting network right here on YouTube. And that'll be Wrestling Here versus Sheldon, South O'Brien, and MOC Floyd Valley. And that'll begin at 6 o'clock. So roughly almost exactly 2 days away from right now. So the next broadcast will be our high school winter concert, which is on Sunday afternoon at 2:30. And that's this Sunday, the 10th. And then the following Monday, we'll also have the 1st, 3rd, and 5th grade concert at 6 available for you on Monday night. And then the next basketball game a week from today, Tuesday night, December 12th, basketball versus West Lyon, with the broadcast starting at 6. Other reminders, the Central Lyon Booster Club tournament will be on Saturday, December 9th, so this coming Saturday. And also this Saturday will be the Central Lyon Volleyball Banquet at 7 p.m. The Lions Pride Scholarship Bake Sale is Tuesday, December 12th, from 5 to 7 in the High School Commons, which is the night of the West Lyon basketball game. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you know when we post our videos and start our live broadcasts. Follow Central Lyon on Facebook and Twitter to keep up on all the latest news and events related to Central Lyon. We'll have a little bit of a preview of this matchup after we take a 2-minute timeout. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching Lions basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
the
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School as tonight's Frontier Bank night here at the high school, as Frontier Bank, one of our sponsors for the broadcasts, and it is Frontier Bank night, one of the nights for one of our main sponsors, which is part of putting the video board up here in the high school gym, as you may have a chance to see that throughout the course of the night on our camera. We will take a look here at some statistics. First of all, for George Little Rock, they are led in points per game by Courtney Dykstra with 9.3 points per game, shooting 44% from the field, including 60% from three, 6 of 10. But only 3 of 9 for free throws so far on the year. Leading the team in free throw percentage is Michelle Johnson. She's 11 of 13 and 29% from the field, 3 of 9 for 3. Second on the team in field goal percentage is Winona Steenhoven with 52%. And first on the team with 52% is Kayla Gherkin, their best shooter so far, most efficient. Rebound leader, Mackenzie Berg with 19 assists. Kayla Gherkin with 7. And steals is Kayla Gherkin as well with 10. Those are the team leaders on that side. For the Lions, Hayden Hymanson leads 11.3 points per game. And she shoots 52% from the free throw line. And leading the Lions in three-pointers so far this season is Elise Peterson, 4 of 11, shooting 36%. And Farrell Lewis leads the team with 18 rebounds. 9 assists. Hayden Hymanson leads the team. Also leading the team with steals with 8. And 2 blocks is tied for the team lead with Becca Knobloch and Kylie Metzger. Those are the team leaders for both teams. We will take a look at the starting lineups here. And first of all, for the Lions tonight is Elise Peterson. She's back in the lineup after missing Friday night. Michaela Witt, Becca Knobloch, Sutton Schlumbum, and Kylie Metzger. We'll take a look now at the starting lineup for George Little Rock. And they're led again by Courtney Dykstra in points. She is not starting, though. Kayla Gherkin leading the team in field goal percentage. Starting, Michelle Johnson, Jill Nightingale, Mackenzie Berg, and Winona Steenhoven are the starters for the Mustangs here tonight. Just about ready to get the starting lineups announced from the PA and also have the national anthem. Again, want to thank our sponsors before we take a break. Avera Health, Frontier Bank. Again, Frontier Bank night here tonight. Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, the Noble Austin & Company PC, and Pepsi. We will take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the opening tip for tonight's game. You're listening and watching Lions basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon District will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon District will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon District will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School. setting the standard for success.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
And welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we get ready for the opening tip. Becca Knobloch and Winona Steenhoven in the middle of the court. We do not have the scoreboard to start things out. And the Lions win the opening tip, and then they lose the ball out of bounds to start the game. We don't have the scoreboard going yet, but it is 0-0 right now, so if you didn't know that, we just started the game, so that's Mustangs with the ball. Lions putting on a little bit of a press here, but the Mustangs able to get through it. And the pass by Gherkin is stolen away by Schlumbum. Down the court she goes and puts in the layup with pressure on that time. And the Lions take a 2-0 lead. First minute of the opening quarter. And the Lions get another turnover on the defensive side. Unfortunately, they give it right back. Not able to move the ball out of the danger zone. Winona Steenhoven inside, and she is fouled on the way up with the shot that time. Foul on Sutton Schlumbum. Got the Lions' first points of the night. She's fouled. or she fouls Wynonna Steenhoven for the first foul of the game. And Steenhoven gets the free throw to go through. And it's 2-1. Second free throw on the way is not close. And it's 2-1. Lions with the lead and the ball. Schlumbum with the basketball, 1 for 1. Inside to Kylie Metzger. Nicely done. 4-1 Lions lead. Again, the press on. And a dangerous pass, and could have missed a travel right there. No call made. George Little Rock keeping the ball. Missed probable travel on Johnson there. Here's a steal for Schlumbum, and she puts it in. 6-1. Inbounds to Gherkin. Here's Steenhoven, and she hits the shot. The pull-up shot, and here is Elise Peterson again back into the lineup. Now a rebound for Metzger, and then she has it stripped by Steenhoven. And now the Mustangs back with the basketball. Inside to Steenhoven, and a miscommunication as the ball goes out of bounds. And it's Lions ball off the turnover. 6-3 the score. Lions with the lead and the ball. Lions bring in Hayden Hymanson and Lexi Ramsey and Farrell Lewis. So 3 new gals in for the Lions. Here's a 3 for Schlumbum. No good off the back iron. And a rebound for Kayla Gherkin. She fumbles it a moment. And now a jump ball is called, and it will go to the Mustangs. And we've got the scoreboard back. And a miss, rebound, a miss, and a foul this time. I think it's going to be on Ramsey. No, I take that back. It's on Farrell Lewis. Second foul of the game. Both of them have been on the Lions so far. And Mackenzie Berg hits the first free throw to put the Mustangs within 1. Mustangs coming into tonight, again, 2-2 on the season. Lions at 3-0, looking to start 4-0. And there's a pass, an ill-advised pass by Hymanson, but she takes a charge, and a big one there for the Lions. Gherkin called for the charge, first foul against GLR, and now checking into the game is Courtney Dykstra. Leads the team in points per game. Hymanson trying to get out of a possible trap by GLR, and she does. Gets it to Lexi Ramsey. Ramsey's pass inside to Schlumbum, and a nice move to put it in. 8-5, Lions up by 3 again. Ball kicked out of bounds, and the Mustangs will keep it. 4:41 remaining here in the first quarter. Inbounds to Berg. Inside, pass stolen away by Kylie Metzger. She takes it up and fouled on the way up. She'll go to the line shooting 2. First free throw is good. And the second one off the back iron, no good. Rebound for Farrah Lewis. And Hymanson off the backboard, no. Rebound, and no again. GLR ends up with it. And a missed travel that time there, looked like. And Michaela Witt ends up with it, and now a foul on Courtney Dykstra. Third foul against George Little Rock, first against Dykstra. And the Lions will have the ball up 9-5 with 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Michaela Witt for three. Looked good, but it was short. Back out Lexi Ramsey, now drives inside, and Farrah Lewis with a miss. Faith Hendricks with a miss, and Michaela Witt with a miss. And finally, Farrah Lewis puts it in, and the Lions with about 4 chances there to put it in, and they did, and a timeout, 30-second timeout for George Little Rock. We'll be right back.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Welcome back. 30-second timeout by GLR, and now they have the basketball underneath their own basket. Trying to get it in, running out of time. They do get it in. Inside pass to Dykstra. She puts up a shot, no good. And now a pass out of bounds off the fingertips of Lexi Ramsey. It's the Taco John's feed tonight here. I believe it's benefiting a Spanish trip. Goes till 7 o'clock. If you're interested, come to the Central Lyon High School and have some tacos. I believe it's a $5 donation. Don't quote me on that, but it's close, something close to that. Looks good. Inside, the pass is tipped. And the Lions end up with a basketball again. 13-7 they lead, trying to extend it. Lions had 18 points in the first quarter against Sibley Ocheyedan. They're trying to get better than that here. Hayden Hymanson off the front of the iron, and now a foul on Farrah Lewis as she was pushing Winona Steenhoven to try and get to the basketball. And a turnover on the foul. Thirteen to 7. And now Mustangs with the basketball, not finding anything. And now Dykstra inside. Could have been a foul. None was called. Here's a shot. It's good by Michelle Johnson. (13-10). Big three there for GLR. Here's a three. No good by Michaela Witt. Out of bounds. George Little Rock will have it. 1:56 remaining in the opening quarter. And outside they go. Johnson with a basketball, has it stripped momentarily, and then it goes out of bounds. And George Little Rock turns the ball over. (13-10). Lions looking to extend its lead right here. Shot no good. Rebound. And it goes out of bounds off of the Lions. George Little Rock will have it back. Both teams with some sloppiness early on. George Little Rock with 7 turnovers. The Lions right there with their 5th. And inside they go to Gherkin. Back out they go to Johnson. And Johnson almost traveled. And Dykstra, his foul on the play. There's been some fouls they could have called earlier that looked worse than that. But maybe it's a makeup call, who knows. Dykstra will shoot 2. First free throw rolls halfway down about and then back up and out. 13-10 is the score. 59 seconds remaining. Dykstra on the second free throw is no good. They get the rebound. And Schlumbum fighting to steal the ball, and then she's fouled trying to do it. And the Lions will have the basketball on the second foul of the game for Kayla Gherkin, so she'll check out. Here is Lexi Ramsey, drains a 3, and it's a 6-point Lions lead. And losing the ball is Berg, and a travel by Johnson. They've been missing that a few times, I think, here today so far. So 34 seconds, the Lions have the basketball back, up by 6. Hymanson over to Michaela Witt for 3. My goodness. Didn't think that ball was ever going to come down. And the ball is almost tipped by Becca Knobloch. And a travel called on George Little Rock. And with 6 seconds, the Lions have a chance to get a last-second shot off. Hymanson with the basketball. 2 seconds. Over to Schlumbum. And no shot, according to the far ref. 19-10. Lions with the lead. We're back in 60 seconds to start the second quarter.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter. I'm Carson Schubert along with you. And our wonderful tech team up here, Dylan Van Berkum, Dion Jansma, Jana Groen, Jay Schrick, and Xander Ditzworth also joining up here tonight. And led by always as Jeff Cruz, finding these kids to help out up here. Appreciate all their help. Pass out of bounds. Lions have it. Up 22-10. After that 3. There's a shot. No good. At 3 by Hayden Hymanson. And the ball off the hands of Winona Steenhoven, going out of bounds. And a turnover by the Mustangs. There's a pass over to Elise Peterson. Puts up a 3, no good. Rebound by number 3, McKenna Ahrens. Pass over to Steenhoven, over to Berg. Her shot is long. Rebound, and then Steenhoven misses the shot long. Back inside, now back out. Steenhoven with the jump shot is good. 22-12. 6.5 minutes to go here in the first half. Peterson with the basketball. Back over to Schlumbum. Double dribble. And a turnover. One thing about the Lions this year, they're not a very physically imposing team, but they are very athletic and quick. And right there, it's on display as Schlumbum misses the shot, but showing her quickness to get to the basketball, and an over and back is called. The ref almost missed it. And then he heard the groans, and he's like, oh, I better call that. So the Lions get the basketball back with 6 minutes to go. In the second quarter, here's Knobloch over to Schlumbum. Inside on the drive, shot no good. Metzger with a rebound, no good. And a jump ball, and it'll go to George Little Rock. 22-12. GLR back on their side to try and put some points on the board. Down by 10. Inside, pass deflected and out of bounds. And that's a great call right there as it goes off number 4, Johnson. It was off a Lyon, but then it hit off Johnson's head. Great job by the official down there paying attention till the end of the play. Ball out of bounds. Lions keep it. Kylie Metzger with a bounce pass. And they're saying it was tipped. So Hymanson's able to go get it. There's a shot for three. Elise Peterson off the back iron. No good. 22-12. Lions with the lead. Back on the defensive side. Inside pass stolen by Becca Knobloch. She recognized that right when it was thrown. Here's Hymanson with a charge to the basket, and a charge is the call. Hymanson picks up her second foul. She'll check out. Lions have 15 steals tonight compared to 4 for George Little Rock. 16 turnovers to 7. Both teams shooting pretty similarly, except George Little Rock's only shot the ball 11 times in this first half. And a jump ball is the call. Lions basketball. Had a few of those already. And Michaela Witt with the basket. Lions have twice as many points as the Mustangs. Here's Dykstra from 3, no good. Off the back iron. Here's Michaela Witt with a nice try to get to the basket. She got there, couldn't finish. Schlumbum with the rebound and the putback. There's a pass inside. Ball comes loose, and Faith Hendricks ends up with it for the Lions. Schlumbum almost had it taken away. Back out for 3 for Witt, no good. And a travel is the call. And a steal for Lexi Ramsey. Schlumbum inside, no good. Johnson ends up with it, and then a foul is called on Elise Peterson. 19 turnovers for the Mustangs, 8 for the Lions. A full timeout by GLR. We'll take a 60-second timeout and be right back.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School, Rock Rapids, Iowa. Over halfway through the second quarter, 26-12. The Lions with the lead over George Little Rock, who has just shot themselves in the foot here in this first half. Again, 19 turnovers. They do have the lead in rebounds by 2 over the Lions. They have 1 3 and are 4 for 12 from the field as a team. Make it 4 for 13. As Johnson misses. Long pass and a great read by Gherkin for the steal. And the Lions get it back. Becca Knobloch ended up with it. Schlumbum inside the drive. She has it taken away again. Tipped, and the Lions have it back. And now the Lions on offense. Schlumbum not being guarded, shoots the three, almost got it. Ramsey tries to save it. She passes it to Gherkin, and then the pass goes over the head of everyone. And somehow GLR is able to get to it before it gets out of bounds. Wide open, Gherkin underneath has the basket. Long period of time there without a whistle or a score. George Little Rock able to get that. Here's a three off the front iron by Elise Peterson. She's not had it tonight, shooting the three. 0 for 3 so far. I think she had a head injury last Friday night. Hopefully that's not lingering. There's a steal for Ramsey, and then she's fouled by Gherkin. Gherkin picks up her second foul. Inside, Becca Knobloch back out. Elise Peterson takes a charge inside, and foul is called on George Little Rock on the way up. And Elise Peterson looking for her first points of the night. And she's got a free throw, and it's a 13-point Lion lead. Second free throw, also good. Lions back up by 14. Pass over to back out. Steenhoven with it. Staying outside right now, nothing developing inside. Now it is. And a foul called on Becca Knobloch. Crowd didn't really like that one. Neither did Coach Grafing, or she wanted an explanation at least. Free throw is good by Jill Nightingale. Second one is no good. And a jump ball. Lions ball. Here is Faith Henricks for the shot, no good. And the ball kicked out of bounds by the Mustangs. And Elise Peterson loses the ball. Out of bounds it goes, and it is George Little Rock basketball. Pep band getting ready with just a minute remaining in the first half. And a jump ball again. George Little Rock with it. And the ball is tipped, blocked by Becca Knobloch. Lions basketball. Witt charges inside and puts it in. 30-15. Witt trying to get us another steal. Long pass and a travel by Nightingale. Lions basketball. They'll try and hold it for one shot, I believe. Five seconds. Here's a three. Witt misses. George Little Rock with it. They won't get a shot off, and that's the end of the first half with the Lions leading 30-15. We'll take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back with a recap of the first half.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Start of, not the start of the second half, just finished the end of the first half. 19 points for the Lions in that first quarter to 10 points for George Little Rock. 19-10 at the end of the first, 11 for the Lions in the second quarter, and 5 for the Mustangs. 30-15 is your halftime score. Take a look at the team stats. George Little Rock is shooting 31%. The Lions are shooting 32%, so pretty comparative there. The big difference is that they have only shot 16 times compared to the Lions shooting 38 times. Lions making 12, Mustangs making 5. 3 points, Lions are 27%, 3 of 11. George Little Rock is 1 for 2. And free throws, George Little Rock 4 of 8, Lions 3 of 4. One of the few areas the Mustangs lead is in rebounds, and it's only by 1, 21-20 over the Lions. Mustangs with 23 turnovers to the Lions 11. So the Lions haven't been totally clean either. 21 steals for the Lions, 8 steals for the Mustangs. So if you take 1 or 2 of those steals away and take about probably 3 of the ill-advised turnovers away, so you're probably looking at 6 turnovers for the Lions instead of 11, which would be a lot better for a first half. That's one area I'm sure Coach Grafing would like to clean up a little bit, and maybe more consistent shooting. But the Lions do have a 15-point lead at halftime, and they're led in the scoring department by Sutton Schlumbum with 8 points on 40% shooting, including a rebound on the first half. 2 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist for Elise Peterson. Hayden Hymanson, 3 points, a rebound, and an assist. 7 points, 2 rebounds for Michaela Witt. 3 points, a rebound, and an assist for Lexi Ramsey. 3 points, 3 rebounds, Kylie Metzger. 2 points, 3 rebounds, Farrell Lewis. 2 points, 2 rebounds, Faith Hendricks. On the side of George Little Rock, Kayla Gherkin with 2 points, 2 rebounds. 1 rebound for Lauren Jurens. 4 rebounds for McKenna Ahrens. Michelle Johnson with 3 points, 2 rebounds. 2 points for Courtney Dykstra. 1 point and a rebound for Jill Nightingale. 2 points, 2 rebounds for Mackenzie Berg. 5 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist for Steenhoven, who is their leader in points. And also in assists, she's got the only assist. And 1 behind McKenna Ahrens in rebounds. That is a look at the first half statistics. We'll take another break, and we'll have the start of the second half in just a little bit.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Here at Central Lyon, we offer equal opportunities in a fun learning environment.
Students K through 12 participate in a wide variety of activities in and out of the classroom.
Teachers here at Central Lyon go the extra mile to help students achieve their academic goals.
Central Lyon, setting the standard for success.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with the Noble Austin and Company PC certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call the Noble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank. In your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The husband who didn't text back about supper.
Probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Start of the second half as the Lions have the basketball up 30-15. They start out the second half by almost turning it over. Michaela Witt ends up back with it. Misses the shot, gets the rebound, and then throws it away. George Little Rock back with the basketball. Here is Gherkin with a miss. Michaela Witt with the rebound. Elise Peterson inside to Kylie Metzger with a miss. Rebound for Becca Knobloch. And she'll go to the free throw line. No good on both. Elise Peterson inside. Her pass is tipped by Winona Steenhoven. She gets the steal, and George Little Rock back with the basketball. Inside. Winona Steenhoven back outside. And the ball out of bounds. Lions have it back with 1 minute and 13 seconds of the third quarter gone. Still no score from halftime. And the Lions with a missed shot. Rebound for Jill Nightingale. And almost a travel there. Now a three. It's off the mark, out of bounds. Lions ball. Michaela Witt and Elise Peterson check out. Lexi Ramsey and Hayden Hymanson check in. Now Kylie Metzger and Becca Knobloch also check out. Farrell Lewis and Faith Hendricks check in. Sutton Schlumbum, the only one that has stayed in, I believe. lose the ball. And the shot is good by Gherkin. First points of the second half are for the Mustangs, 30-17. Farrell Lewis over to Schlumbum. Nothing is opening for the Lions. Ramsey goes inside, loses the ball. George Little Rock ends up with it. And a travel. And a timeout by the Lions, a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them and be right back. Lions basketball after the 30-second timeout. Moving the ball around. Not the kind of ball movement you want. You want efficient, quick ball movement. Hayden Hymanson steps back for a three. Lions with their fourth three of the night. Inside, Johnson. Gherkin misses. And then the ball goes out of bounds. Steenhoven trying to get it in, running out of time. Just barely got it in. Long pass over to Johnson. Good defense, and it was good enough to stop the shot from going in. Hymanson in the lane, puts it up and in. Lions up 35-17. And now George Little Rock back with the basketball. Steenhoven, one-on-one with Hendricks, down goes inside, pulls back, puts it up, no good. Rebound, though, by number 32, Madison Dreesen. She puts it in. And Michaela Witt answers right back for the Lions. Here's Steenhoven. Pass over to Johnson. Lewis hits it out of bounds. Elise Peterson, Becca Knobloch, and Kylie Metzger all back in for the Lions. Hendricks, Lewis, and Schlumbum take a seat. Three minutes to go in the third. And the shot good by Michaela Witt. Lions up by 20. And the ball goes out of bounds. And did have one halftime score, 24-2. Rock Valley was up on Sheldon. That looks like that's all we've got for halftime scores. Nobody else has updated. And looks like we have a timeout here. We'll take a 30-second break and be right back.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Timeout was taken by George Little Rock, their third of the game. So they have 2 remaining. Inside, no shot, foul on the floor. And I think that looks like it's the first foul of the half for the Lions here in the third quarter. Going almost 6 minutes without a foul. Long pass inside to Steenhoven, and a foul is called on Knobloch with just a little bit of a push is the call. Inbounds. Dykstra will check in here momentarily for the Mustangs. And the pass over. Now Schlumbaum on the long pass, puts it in. 41-19 Lions. And the ball goes out of bounds. Inside, dangerous pass. She gets away with it. And the shot is good by Dreesen. Back to a 20-point game. Here is Knobloch, and the shot is good. Could have easily been and one. No foul called. And it's 43-21. And a steal for Schlumbaum. Almost losing it, then does lose it. And now George Little Rock back with a basketball, and a dangerous pass again. Mustangs have made dangerous passes all night long. And inbounds play. And there's Dykstra for three. Almost got it. Couldn't quite finish, and a foul called on Dreesen. Lions will have the basketball out of bounds on the George Little Rock sideline. Second foul on the Mustangs. Been a pretty foul-free quarter, only 2 fouls on each team with 20 seconds to go. Here's a 3 for Ramsey. Just a little too strong. Rebound for Farrah Lewis with the putback. 45-21. And the ball goes out of bounds. That's the end of the third quarter. Lions cruising 45-21. They'll look to put an end to this one in the fourth quarter and go to 4-0. We'll be back in a minute. Start of the fourth quarter. George Little Rock inbounds it, then it's stolen by Lexi Ramsey. Then she steps out of bounds. And no, actually, they're going to say it was tipped out of bounds. And the ref kept pointing towards George Little Rock. Then he's like, oh, wrong way. Here's Peterson out for Hymanson. No. Rebound for Lexi Ramsey. And there's a almost travel. She was trying to get away from the defender. There's Johnson. Drains a 3. Back to a 21-point game. Don't forget, coming up after this, we'll have the post-game report. And then, of course, the second half of our boys-girls doubleheader here tonight. Farrah Lewis nails the first free throw. 46-24. Mrs. Hazel Hoff. And second one no good, but Faith Henricks with the rebound. Here's Elise Peterson. Back to Hayden Hymanson. Inside, Lewis puts it in. Coach Grafing not celebrating, though. She tells her girls, get back, get back. She knows it's a long season yet. Can't stop for the little victories. Got to keep on grinding. And they're saying over and back. One ref says tipped. And they're going to say it's still George Little Rock ball. And the inbounds. And a nice Nice job by Farrah Lewis. Reading that pass and almost coming away with a steal. Almost traveling is Gherkin. Steenhoven to Nightingale, loses the ball, out of bounds. George Little Rock keeps. Here's a three. It is off the back iron, no good. Hymanson controls it for the Lions. And a pass out of bounds. That's the 16th turnover by the Lions. So the Lions, again, struggling in the turnover department, but they have been doing well in a lot of other areas. And here's Steenhoven against Lewis. And almost losing the basketball. Nightingale tries to get through a defender. It's stolen by Hymanson. Pass to Schlumbaum. She could have been easily called there on a foul by Nightingale. But the shot is good, and it's 50-24. Inside, back out for a shot, no good by Steenhoven. Rebound Kylie Metzger. Lions back with it, under 5 to play in the fourth quarter. And the pass goes over George Little Rock. Gherkin puts the shot up. Now a foul called. On Schlumbaum, it looks like. Her second. And as you look at the bench scores, it definitely in the Lions' favor. 20 points to 6 points. Lions also in the point in the paint lead, 30-12. Doesn't get either free throw to go down, but GLR will keep it. Here is a shot by Berg, no good. Rebound for Michaela Witt. Down the court she goes. Through the defense, almost with a phenomenal basket. And the ball goes out of bounds off of George Little Rock. 4:09 to go. Here's the shot, good. Excuse me, by Hayden Hymanson. Hymanson now with 10 points after that. Steenhoven trying to get away from defenders, trying to cross them over. Steenhoven puts up the shot, got it. She's so good at those catch and shoot situations, especially when they come with no defense hardly around. Michaela Witt, inside she goes. Puts up a shot, no good. And then she ends up with a basketball again, and a foul is called. And I think McKenna Aaron said it should have been a jump ball, but there's no way that's a jump ball. She had no hand on the ball. (52-26), Lions basketball. And Witt saves it. Now shoots the three, no good. And a rebound, I believe, or a foul, I mean, on Kylie Metzger. Second foul on Metzger, she'll check out. Checking in is Tori Stubbe. Lions will probably gradually put some of their subs in with a 52-26 lead. Lions will go to 4-0 to start this young season. There's a shot, good by Johnson. 52-28. With 2.5 to play, Lions not in a hurry at all. Now all of a sudden, Hymanson puts on a little bit of a show there. Now a foul on Lexi Ramsey. And the Lions, I believe, going to send in some subs. Ramsey will go out. Callie Yakel into the game. Inside, Stubbe fights for it, but a jump ball goes to the Mustangs. Shania Struckman and Riley Fulkins into the game. Pass is almost stolen away. Inside they go. Ball's tipped out of bounds. Under 2 minutes to go. The Mustangs will drop to 2-3 on the young season. Fulkins. Back out for three, no good. Looking on the shot there is Shania Struckman. Or actually, yeah, Shania Struckman. So now the Mustangs back with the basketball. Stubbe saves it, and the Lions end up getting it. J.C. Fredrickson. Struckman with a drive, and a foul is called. She'll try to add to the Lions' lead of 24. First free throw, no good. Second free throw, no good. Lions get it back. Struckman almost turning it over, and she does. And a block on Struckman. Dykstra able to draw it. Here's a three for Johnson. No good. Dykstra fouled. She'll go to the line. First free throw is good. Cuts the lead to 23. And the second one makes it a 22-point game. With under 30 seconds to go. Fouled on the play by Dykstra, and Stubbe will go to the line. Shooting. 2. Third foul on Dykstra. First free throw, no good. Ball out of bounds. Lions ball with 10 seconds to go. I think they'll probably just inbound it and try and dribble it out. And that is what they appear to be doing. And now all of a sudden, a last second heave, and now George Little Rock doesn't even get a shot off. That's the end of the ball game. Lions with the win, 52-30, and they're 4-0 on the young season. We'll be back with a recap after a 2-minute break. You're watching Lions basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon district will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon district will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon district will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC, certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we take a look at the final statistics. Again, the Lions winning 52-30. First quarter, the Lions outscored the Mustangs 19-10. Outscored them in the second quarter 11-5. And outscored them in the third quarter 15-6. And the only quarter they got outscored was the fourth 9-7. And half the quarter with basically with the backups in. Take a look at the team stats. 31% shooting for GLR, 33% for the Lions. Mustangs 29% from three, Lions 24% from three. 50% free throw percentage for the Mustangs. Lions ended up only being 4 of 12 after they started out, I think, 3 of 4 or something like that. So second half not great in the free throw department. 30 turnovers by the Mustangs, 19 by the Lions, and 27 steals by the Lions, 16 by the Mustangs. Leading the Lions in points was Sutton Schlumbum with 12. And she had 12 points, 2 rebounds in the game. 2 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists for Becca Knobloch. 11 points, 6 rebounds, and assist for Michaela Witt. 10 points, a rebound, 2 assists, Hayden Hymanson. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists for Elise Peterson. Lexi Ramsey, 3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. 3 points, 4 rebounds for Kylie Metzger. 7 points, Farrah Lewis, and 5 rebounds as well. 2 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist for Faith Hendricks. Those are the Lions stats. For George Little Rock, 4 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, Kayla Gherkin. Leading them in points was Johnson with 8 points, 2 rebounds. And for McKenna Ahrens, 1 assist, 4 rebounds. 7 points, Winona Steenhoven, 1 assist, 3 rebounds. 4 points, 4 rebounds for Madison Dreesen. 2 points, 4 rebounds. Mackenzie Berg, 1 point, 2 rebounds. Jill Nightingale, and 4 points and a rebound for Courtney Dykstra. That is the statistics for the girls' game. Again, 52-30. The final score, the Lions win the first game of our doubleheader. We'll talk about the second game of our doubleheader after a 3-minute break. You're watching Lions basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon district will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon district will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon district will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin and Company PC certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin and Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth.
Welcome back as we get ready for the start of our second doubleheader here, second game of our doubleheader tonight. The Central Lyon boys basketball team and the George Little Rock boys basketball team. It's 0-3 Lions versus the 2-1 Mustangs. And the Mustangs losing their first game last Friday night, I believe it was to Rock Valley. We'll take a look at the schedules and statistics here in a little bit. Again, want to thank our sponsors, Avera Health, Frontier Bank, Pizza Ranch, Premier Bank, Sanford Health, DeNoble Austin Company PC, and Pepsi. And it is Frontier Bank night here tonight. All of our big sponsors get a night throughout the season, and this night is Frontier Bank night here for tonight's game. Coming up on Thursday, December 7th, we'll have wrestling this Thursday here against Sheldon, South O'Brien, and MOC Floyd Valley. So you can catch the live coverage on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network right here on YouTube at 6 o'clock. And then this Sunday, December 10th, the high school winter concert will be on at 2:30. And then on Monday night, the first, third, and fifth grade concert at 6. And then next week, Tuesday, a week from today, basketball is back here against West Lyon at 6 o'clock, starting with pregame. That is going to do it for the announcements for now. We are going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll take a closer look at these two teams. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. You're listening and watching Lions basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network. Welcome back. We'll take a look here at the starting lineups. First of all, for the Lions, number 2, Brady Wright. Number 3, Carter Kroll. Number 5, Zed Hymanson. Number 22, Addison Metzger. And number 24, Parker Metzger. Let's take a look at the lineups for George Little Rock. Jaden Malden, Blake Johnson, Lucas Nagel, Josh Haken, and Caleb Tahark. And those are your starting lineups tonight for tonight's game. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have the opening tip after a minute break. You're listening to Lions basketball.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face, a long lost friend with a helpful hand, picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard, with people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back to Central Lyon. As we take a look here at the coaches for each team. First of all, for the Lions, Coach Ben Gerleman. He is assisted by Mark Lutmer, Mitch Pashon, and Kyler Huseman. Kyler Huseman's first year as an assistant. And the head coaches, Greg DeBoer and Brian Leuenberger, and Ed Jumbeck, the assistant coach. And the Lions win the opening tip here tonight. Here's Hymanson with a shot fake. Now inside to Addison Metzger. And then Metzger misses the shot. The rebound for Jaden Malden, playing with a brace on that right knee. Malden inside, working against Parker Metzger, and he makes it look easy. Metzger didn't necessarily D'ing him up that well. And there's Hymanson with a miss. Down the floor, and the shot good by Blake Johnson. It's a quick 4-0 start for the Mustangs. There's a steal for Haken, and he puts it in over Zed Hymanson. Quickly 6-0, Lions trailing. Inside to Parker Metzger, back to Addison Metzger, didn't look at the basket. Inside, back out. Carter Kroll has it blocked by Jaden Malden. Oh my goodness. Into Hymanson, his shot is blocked by Lucas Nagel. And there's a block shot on the other end by Hymanson. They trade block shots. Here's a three for Kroll, no good. Foul on the Lions there was on Parker. Pass tipped by Addison Metzger. He gets the steal. Nicely done by Metzger. I think I said Austin Metzger was in the starting lineup. It's Parker Metzger, not Austin Metzger. He's mainly a bench player. And outside, and a turnover. Carter Kroll couldn't handle it. Pass tipped. And a shot, no good, but a foul. And it's on George Little Rock, on Nagel. His first, team first, and a timeout, 30-second timeout by the Mustangs. We'll take it with them and be right back.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
the husband who didn't text back about supper.
Probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back, Lions basketball after the timeout by the Mustangs. Brady Wright can't throw it in, and that's 5 seconds. Haken from the corner, no good. Rebound, Parker Metzger. Lions have it back. Addison Metzger over to Brady Wright. Inside on Addison Metzger with a nice move, just couldn't finish. Pass is tipped and almost got rid of it, and somehow GLR is able to put points on the board to Hark with the shot. Here's Metzger. 3 for Brady Wright, and no. Hymanson for 3, no. Lions still not on the scoreboard, and it's halfway through the first quarter. 8-0 Mustangs. Here's a 3, it's good by Terhark. And it's 11-0. Hymanson, no room. And a foul on Brady Wright here. Or a violation of some sort. Just over 3 to go here in the opening quarter, and it's all George Little Rock, literally 11-0. Inside, shot good. That's by number 32, Matt Haken. And the pass out of bounds. Lions turn it over for the 5th time in the first quarter. Timeout Lions. 32nd timeout. We'll take it with them. Welcome back. Take a look at some scores. 66-41, Sioux Center beat Okoboji. 57-34, Sheldon beat Rock Valley. And that looks to be all the scores we have as of right now. Foul on Brady Wright. His first, as that other one was not a foul. There's a shot. Good by Lucas Nagel. Kruger had a chance at a 3, didn't take it up in the pass, tipped out of bounds by Matt Haken. Inbounds to Hymanson. Over to Carter Kroll, out to Dylan Kruger. Lions almost had their first points, and now a foul. And it's the second on Parker Metzger, and he checks out of the game. And the pass inside, looking for Matt Haken. Shot no good. Or the pass was no good. Austin Metzger in the game. He inbounds it to Carter Kroll. Back to Austin Metzger. Over to Kruger. Over to Addison Metzger. Hymanson tries a crossover. Puts up the shot, and the Lions are on the board. Inside, and there's a pass, an errant pass. Lions basketball. Carter Kroll's pass tipped. And just when the Lions had a chance to get another basket in a row, they turn it over. And there's a shot, no good. Rebound, Matt Haken. He goes up and fouled. I believe they're going to call it on Hymanson, number 5. No, it's actually on Austin Metzger. His first. Brady checks in for Carter Kroll. .123 remaining here in the first quarter. First free throw no good. Second one on the way. And it's off the rim, no good. But Josh Haken gets the rebound right back to him. Pull-up shot, no good. Rebound for Jaden Malden. And the Mustangs back with the ball, looking to put up more points. 15-2. And a shot no good. Inside, and a foul called on the Lions. Fourth foul on the Lions. Ball will be put in from underneath the basket. Foul was on Hymanson, his first. Matt Haken over to Terhark. And he is fouled by Austin Metzger, his second already. Sixth foul on the Lions of the first quarter. And I'm not sure what the question is here. And there's a block on the Lions. That one was on Addison Metzger, his first. Seventh foul on the Lions. Misses the second free throw. Brady Wright hustles for the rebound. Wright takes it up the court. Kruger with it. Back to Brady Wright for three off the front of the rim. Haken with the basketball. Over to Malden. Couldn't get it to fall. Matt Haken, rebound, and a foul on Addison Metzger. And that's his second. Lions with 8 fouls in the opening quarter. It's been a rough one, to say the least. Free throw no good. GLR only 1 for 5 from the free throw line after that miss. Making 1 for 6. Austin Metzger with a rebound. Here's Hymanson, and a block or a push on the floor. Foul on Matt Haken, his first. Only the second foul for GLR. There's a shot, no good. And that's how the first quarter comes to an end, 16-2. Lions lead over the Mustangs. We'll take a minute break and be right back.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
Start of the second quarter. Mustangs with the basketball. Driving inside, pulling up, and the shot good by Lucas Nagel. 18-2. Hymanson inside, then pulls up with three people around him, basically forcing the shot to go in, and it didn't. Jaden Malden. 20-2 Mustangs. Austin Metzger throws it away. Brady Wright tips it. Mustangs able to get it back. Matt Haken inside, fouled. The 9th foul on the Lions. One foul away from George Little Rock shooting 2 free throws every foul for the rest of the half. And in comes Carter Kroll. And checking in for the first time, Braden Deeren. It's both Austin and Addison Metzger take a seat on the bench. Free throw no good. Now to Braden Deeren, has the shot blocked. With a 6'2" Lucas Nagel. Probably on the less than 6 foot Braden Deeren. He's got to get more space or more arc. Here's Deeren out to Carter Kroll, over to Brady Wright, shoots the 3, no. Out of bounds, off Parker Metzger's hand. George Little Rock with the basketball. This George Little Rock team has got a lot of talent. And they're showing it so far, up 20-2 on the Lions, who have fallen their first 2 games. inside, foul, as Caleb Terhark will go to the line. He'll shoot 2, 20-2 the score. First free throw, no good. Mustangs only 1 of 8 from the free throw line. That is one area they haven't been good in. Otherwise, they're shooting 50%. Second free throw is good, and that's only their second free throw make of the game. And a foul on George Little Rock, only their third of the half. Lions already at 10. And Hymanson is blocked. And down to the floor went Blake Johnson. And that didn't look pretty for Blake Johnson. He's able to get up. Johnson strips Carter Kroll. Kroll gets it back, couldn't finish. The only points of the game have come from Zed Hymanson. Here's Josh Haken. Over to Jaden Molden. Tries to go inside. Braden Deeren comes up with the basketball. There's Brady right for 3. Yeah, gets a crowd applause. Lions' second basket of the half. It's been that kind of half. George Little Rock been playing well. Lions not so much. There's a rebound for Braden Deeren. He's been moving the ball. He's been able to move the ball, help move the ball on offense, and then avoid the defense moving the ball too much. The ball goes out of bounds here. Lions turnover. They're 8th. And one. Shot is good by Matt Haken. And then the foul by Carter Kroll will give him the opportunity to have a three-point play. Free throw good. And it's a three-point play, 23-5. Hymanson trying to drive inside, pushes back a defender, tries to create, doesn't get to go. Here's Carter Kroll with a basketball. Inside pass to Parker Metzger is stolen, and then a foul, the 12th on the Lions in the first half. Coach Heather Grafing will be joining us at halftime to talk about the first game of our doubleheader. The girls of Central Lyon winning 52-30. And they're 4-0 to start the young season. She'll talk about that a little bit. I'll try and ask her some questions that are good anyway. Try and make them good questions. Not always. Some of them are pretty simple questions I ask. Sometimes not so much. Just depends on the situation. And that pass is tipped and stolen away, and putting it in at the other end is Caleb Terhark. (26-5). Carter Kroll puts a shot in. 26-7. And the pass inside. Another good shot, Matt Haken. And a turnover. Carter Kroll turns it over. It's a 28-7 game. It's a football score right now. Three minutes remaining here in the first half. Drive to the baseline and a foul. No foul. There's a three instead for Josh Haken. 31-7. And there's a shot for the Lions, and the Mustangs answer right back, 33-9. So the Lions can't even get on a little bit of a run because the Mustangs offense answers extremely quickly. Here's a three for Hymanson, no good. Haken with a rebound. Down the court he goes, over and out to Matt Haken. Terhark. Back into Haken. He almost got the finger roll to go in. Here's a three from the corner, no good by Terhark. Lions basketball down by 24. Inside, Hymanson out to Carter Kroll. Fakes the shot, puts it up, and no good. And there's a shot by Nagel, no good. Hymanson with a pass over to Brady Wright, almost didn't see it coming. Here's Carter Kroll for three, and no good. Inside, now back out. The three for Josh Haken, almost rolled in. Not quite good enough. Gets the rebound and the putback. Timeout Lions. 35-9. A full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds.
Autumn, a time for new school activities, fall festivals, raking leaves, winterizing your home, and for farmers, harvest, putting in long hours, working hard from sunup to sundown. Minimize some of your stress by working with DeNoble Austin & Company PC certified public accountants in Rock Rapids and Laverne to maximize your precious available time. Call DeNoble Austin & Company PC today for help with all your accounting and tax needs. We are a stable, reliable company with the security of experience and the energy of youth. .105 remaining here in the first half. Lions trailing the Mustangs 35-9. They will try and get some more points, at least get to double digits before halftime. Here's Matt Haken, and even with the contest, he's able to put it in. 37-9. Austin Metzger with the basketball.
Over to Carter Kroll, Hymanson. And Metzger walked with a travel. 32 seconds. (37-9). Mustangs lead. They're going to try and hold for the final shot, it appears. And there is Haken for three off the back iron. 5 seconds for the Lions, and now the Mustangs get it back. Here's a three to end the half. It's good by Peyton Molden. Oh, my. Add insult to injury to the first half of this one. 40-9. George Little Rock dominant in this first half. We will take a 1-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have a quick look at stats and then an interview with Coach Grafing. 1-minute break. We'll be right back.
But I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legend.
Yes, sir.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
There you go, Coach. Come back with the scoreboard show for halftime scores here. Maybe we don't want to see that. Welcome back to Central Lyon High School as we take a look at the first half, and it was pretty much a one-sided first half. George Little Rock really dominated in all facets of the game. Even when the Lions got some points on the board, they just came back with points of their own, and they are led by Caleb Terhark with 8 points, Matt Haken with 7 points. Actually, Lucas Nagel has 9 points. And very even around the board for the Lions. Carter Kroll leads with 4 points, Brady Wright with 3, and Zed Hymanson with 2. The Mustangs shot 50% in the first half to the Lions 18%. And they shot 43% from 3 of 7. Lions 1 of 9. 14 turnovers also by the Lions, so that's not where we want to see it. Hopefully the Lions can improve in this second half. We are joined now by Central Lyon girls basketball coach Heather Grafing. And Coach Grafing, it's a pleasure to have you here on the broadcast tonight.
Hey, thanks, Carson.
Coach, obviously it was a rough season for you girls last year. Only 8 wins in the season. You're already halfway to the win total you had last year with a 4-0 start. How proud of you are you of this group of girls so far?
Oh, so proud of them. Last year too, if you remember, some of our younger girls got some experience, last year, and I think that's helped us this year. But I just think they had the same mentality I did. It didn't sit well. We don't like to lose, and over the summer they proved that. And obviously adding some kids, like Hayden Hymanson to the lineup, it helps things a lot. But even our seniors have matured so much since their junior season. So just super proud of it. It's definitely a group effort, and we're not taking for granted Siouxland Conference a 4-0 start. We feel very, very fortunate. But going into Friday night, it doesn't matter. So, thanks, Coach.
Yeah, you never know, especially in the Siouxland Conference. Mr. Ackerman always says it. It's always a dogfight in the Siouxland Conference every night. So, but 4-0 start, you got to be happy with that. And it seems like this team, when I've seen them play so far these first 2 games, it seems like they're just so much more faster or quicker than a lot of the other teams. It seems like you guys pride yourselves in being a quick team up and down the court.
Absolutely. Last year, if you remember our lineup, we had a kind of a short lineup. We had good athletes, but as far as basketball, IQ, sometimes we lacked that a little bit. So last year, at times we tried to play fast simply because we felt like that was our best chance, and we didn't do it well. This year, I feel like we have that ability. I like us best when we're in transition. Now tonight, I didn't feel like we got out as much as what we normally do. Maybe didn't make as good a decision in the half court, but that's definitely something that we're trying to do with this group. Is we want to get it down the floor, score in transition, and the other nice thing is we can sub. We can go pretty deep in our bench. Our guard court, we have a really nice rotation with our guard court, and everybody contributes. So yeah, absolutely, I love to watch these girls get out and run. They do a phenomenal job, and that's them. That's not me. That's all them. That's time they put in, and that's just them recognizing when we have the opportunities and when we don't. So 100% of the credit goes to those girls.
Yeah, and I think last year you had depth on your bench, but a lot of it was very young and inexperienced. Now you got some of that experience on your bench, and that is making your team so much deeper than a lot of these other teams can go. How much does that help you guys?
Oh, a ton. We've talked about every game I think we've played so far. We talk about how, it's every quarter. It's 4 games. It's not one big one. It's 4 small games. And we just tell them, they're going to stick with us for the first couple quarters. Wear them down, wear them down, wear them down. And that fourth quarter is where our bench is really going to become our strength. When we're still subbing and we're still, staying somewhat fresh coming off the bench and the other side is tired. That's where, and especially in the Siouxland, we start, playing a lot of these teams as we go down the stretch here. We got to wear them down into the fourth quarter, and that comes down to our bench. So, absolutely.
Yeah. So, Coach, you guys have had some postseason experience, and it's very early to be talking about the postseason. But how do you think this team can fare when you get to that postseason mark? Obviously, very early, and want to take it one game at a time.
I'm not even going to answer that because you set me up, Carson. I'm not even going to answer that question. But what I will say is we're going to get better every game. Even tonight, we had a great win against good George Little Rock team. But as a coach, you look back and you think, okay, we missed way too many high percentage shots. We had some unforced turnovers. So there's always things about this team that we can get better. Last year there were times the things that we didn't do well, it kind of seemed like, well, we don't have, the kids we need, or we're not able to. We have the pieces this year. So I've told the girls 100 times this year, we want to be playing our best basketball end of January, beginning of February. Yep. So we will, every single quarter, we will work until then. So I'm going to not answer your question. I'm not going to jinx myself on that. But I will say that so far, these girls, every night out, they do more and more just to impress me. So
good choice not to answer that one. Last question for you. What would you say is one of your biggest strengths and one thing that you guys really should improve on before the season comes to an end?
Well, we definitely, and maybe it's just tonight that's fresh in my head, but when we get scoring opportunities at the free throw line and underneath, we got to make the most of them. If we want to beat those teams that are, the Sioux Centers and so on, we can't give up. We can't give up any layups. We got to make those. As far as our strength, obviously, even down to the kids that don't get on the floor very much, in practice, the things they do to make us better, it really is a team effort. And I'm going to say right now, especially, tonight too, just watching these girls interact, they're having fun. And, if we're not having fun, we're not going to be able to improve. Basketball for them right now is a blast, and it's a joy to coach them. You watch these girls on the floor, and then you go watch them in the locker room or, out around the gym. They enjoy each other. They're having fun together. And any team that's that united, sky's the limit. So I'm just super proud of these girls, and I love every one of them. Absolutely, Coach. It's been fun to watch so far, and good luck to you and the girls the rest of the season. Thank you, and I definitely want to say thank you to you, too. I know, I listen, but if I can't be at all the boys' games, I'll, try to turn on my phone and listen. You guys do such a phenomenal job, and I know my parents are listening right now, so I'm going to give a shout-out to my mom and dad, and again, thank you. I know Lyon fans, I get texts all the time. You guys do a great job up here, so thank you so much. All right, thank you very much, Coach, and we appreciate all of the people that listen to the broadcast, including Coach Grafing's parents. We appreciate you listening to the broadcast. We'll take a 1 minute and 30-second break, and we'll have the start of the second half in just a little bit.
The Central Lyon Community School is located in Rock Rapids, but it also serves Dune and the surrounding areas. We have great programs and educators from preschool to middle school, all the way up to high school. Our district has many goals for Central Lyon. These are just a few. Financial goal. The Central Lyon district will maintain a strong financial status while continuing to fulfill the needs of the academic program. Academic goal. The Central Lyon district will do whatever possible to provide the best education for students of all ages and all abilities. Facility goal. The Central Lyon district will provide the necessary up-to-date physical plant and equipment purchases, including good facilities for all programs. Central Lyon School, setting the standard for success.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School. Lions basketball to start the second half. And it's hard to be much of a worse first half. So I would I can almost only expect improvements. But we'll see. There's an early turnover. So hopefully the Lions come out with a fresh legs and hopefully a fresh attitude as well. Seems like you've seen the players down on the floor getting a little frustrated by each missed shot and each made shot on the other side. And, I mean, you can't blame them so much, but you got to keep playing. You got to keep your head up and keep fighting for every possession. Shot good. And a steal for Malden. Two early turnovers by the Lions. Malden from inside the free throw arc. And the shot no good, 42-9. And the Lions lose it again. And the shot is good on the other side by Blake Johnson. 44-9. Into Addison Metzger. And I really didn't see much of the post-ups by Addison on Friday night, so I'm wondering if that's something they tried to add in practice. So I'm wondering if they're trying to get him involved in the post. He's had some good moves inside the post. Just hasn't been able to execute with the made shot yet. Hymanson finishes. And the basket is good. Well, the Lions got their first points a lot earlier than they did in the first half, so that's a good sign. And it's 46-11. And a dunk for Lucas Nagel on the alley-oop. 48-11. Here's Hymanson for three, no good. Ball is out of bounds off of Brady Wright, who was trying to hold back Josh Haken. Here's Haken. And the pass is tipped by Hymanson, stolen momentarily, but then it goes out of bounds. Inside Malden, hardly any resistance, puts it in. 52-11. And there's Kroll, gets it back and puts it in. 50-13. Haken back to now inside to Terhark, and the foul on Hymanson. He thought he had a clean block. He didn't, according to the official. So Terhark will go to the line. First free throw good, second one is short, but they get the rebound. Matt Haken. Inside to Haken, back out to Malden, shot too long, rebound again, Josh Haken for three, too long, and Brady Wright finally ends up with it for the moment, and then he has it stripped. And out of bounds it goes. Lions maintain. Excuse me, retain. There's a turnover. No good, but a foul again. First free throw, no. Second free throw is good. Here's Austin Metzger driving inside, pulls back, puts the shot up, no good. Shot by Haken is good. Inside, Addison Metzger, no good. Dylan Kruger back over to Austin Metzger. Couple Mustangs check out. And a full timeout by the Lions. We'll take a break. Inbounds, Addison Metzger puts it up and in. There's a three. Peyton Malden, no good. And the rebound and the putback is good by Matt Haken. It's been that kind of night. And the Mustangs get the ball back. Peyton Malden puts up a shot, no good. Malden gets it back again, that one no good. There's a three, no good, and the Mustangs still get the rebound. Oh my goodness. It seems like the Lions aren't even trying on the rebounding side right now. (56-15). .102 remaining. And that one good by Haken, 57-15. Brady Wright, Addison Metzger check out. Inside to Parker Metzger, out to Dylan Kruger, over to Braden Deeren, now Hymanson, and Mustangs get it. Malden can't finish. Rebound for Aaron Hayengay. There's a deep two, shot no good by Carson Stave. Five seconds to the end of the third quarter. Kruger puts it up, no good, and that's the end of the quarter. 57-15. We'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter in 1 minute. You're listening and watching Lions basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
Small town values will never fade. Always finding a familiar face. A long lost friend with a helpful hand. Picking right up where you left off again. It's your hometown bank in your own backyard. With people that you trust. It's the way you like to live. It's the way you like to bank.
Premier Bank, member FDIC.
And the old high-low, no good, no foul. Lucas Nagel was looking for the foul. Pass out of bounds, it was chipped. Three for Deeren, no good. Rebound Parker Metzger, back out, and too tall for Dylan Kruger. And one. Or no, they're going to call it on the floor. Well, they're going to call it and one. Nagel gets the shot. And he looks to make it. A 60-15 game. No good. Parker Metzger on the rebound. Hymanson with the basketball. Over to Kruger, over to Deeren. Here's Hymanson for three, no good. Inside, and a foul on Hymanson. Yep. And we'll take a look at some scores. As a couple free throws here. Okoboji trailing Sioux Center 61-21 in the third quarter. It was 36-30. MLC Floyd Valley with the lead over Boyden Hall at halftime. 28-19 Rock Valley over Sheldon at halftime. Girls final 66-41 Sioux Center. 54-37 Rock Valley over Sheldon. And 52-30, the Lady Lions with the win over the Lady Mustangs. Foul called. And the Lions will have it underneath their own basket. That's the fourth foul on Lucas Nagel. Or actually, that last foul was on Nate Klingenberg. Inside, back out, three is good by Aaron Hayengay. Here's Austin Metzger with a shot fake, drives the baseline. Nice shot by Austin Metzger. Could have easily gotten a foul to go with it. And there's a, just as the Lions score, here come the Mustangs. Shot good, and one. So the Mustangs are the ones that get the and one call here. And a three-point play for Carson Stave. Or no, excuse me, Joe Anderson. Kruger almost traveled with it. Actually, probably did. Didn't get the call. Now a foul. Excuse me, foul on Aaron Hayengay. No, excuse me. Yeah, no, it is Hayengay. Hymanson with the left hand. Puts it in. And one. And the free throw is left long. Klingenberg gets the rebound. He drives and slips. And they're going to say traveling. And now he's a little hurt. Inside, Addison Metzger with a nice move. Again, just can't finish. It's not like the Lions haven't been close to scoring tonight. It's just they haven't been able to execute. They've been close, but not close enough. There's a shot by Stave with the jumper. It's good. 69-19. Three minutes to go. Hymanson with a couple steps puts it in. Inside, back out. Shot too short. Addison Metzger with the rebound there. Here's Brady Wright for three. Left short, Austin Metzger, and he's fouled. Nice rebound effort by Austin Metzger. We know that the Metzgers are always good with their effort. Saw that with my classmate, Grant Metzger, when he wore the number 22 that Addison is wearing. He was all about effort and plenty of strength. These young Metzger boys have the capabilities of being good in the future. They're improving day by day right now. There's a turnover. And losing the ball is Cole Stave there a moment. And Carter Kroll with the layup. Lions with their most points here in the fourth than any points, or than in any quarter so far. Here is Klingenberg, and he almost turns it over. Good read by Hymanson, just not quite quick enough to get the steal and the layup at the other end. Coming up, we'll have a quick recap of the game at the end. Here's the three left short. And Hymanson out to Brady Wright. 30 seconds remaining. Three for Hymanson, no good. Rebound, no. Carter Kroll almost able to get the rebound, but he could not do it, and that should end it. 69-23 is going to be the final score. The Mustangs with the win over the Lions, a convincing win to say the least. And that will do it. We will take a 2-minute timeout, and when we come back, we'll have a recap of the statistics and a look ahead to the next broadcast. We'll be back in 2 minutes. You're watching Central Lyon Basketball on the Central Lyon Broadcasting Network.
Make your move to the largest orthopedic physician team in the region, Avera Orthopedics.
I literally didn't see your text.
Pizza Ranch legends.
Like
The
I was
husband who didn't text back about supper.
probably near a text dead zone. You've heard of a text dead zone, right?
It's only a legend, but just in case, there's all kinds of husband didn't text back about supper flavor at Pizza Ranch.
I'm totally getting taco pizza!
There's all kinds of that at Pizza Ranch.
Welcome back to Central Lyon High School. We take a look here at the top 3 scores for each team and the team's stats. 69-23, the final score. Lions held under double digits in each quarter. Fourth quarter was their best quarter with 8 points. They were outshot majorly, 48% shooting for George Little Rock, compared to only 28% for the Lions. Lions only 1 for 12 from 3. Mustangs 4 of 13. Free throw percentage, Lions were 0 for 1. Didn't get into the free throw lane much at all. 41% was George Little Rock. They weren't very good either at the free throw line. 40 rebounds to 27. George Little Rock leading in that department. Lions with 16 turnovers, Mustangs with 10. 13 steals to 5 Mustangs. And the scoring leader was Lucas Nagel with 15 points, 1 rebound, 11 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist for Caleb Terhark. 10 points and 8 rebounds, almost a double-double for Matt Haken. For the Lions side of things, leading in scoring was Carter Kroll with 8 points. He had a rebound as well. Zed Hymanson had 6 points and 2 rebounds and 4 points and a rebound for Addison Metzger. Those are your top scorers for the Lions tonight. That is going to do it pretty well for our broadcast. I want to thank all the people that contributed up here tonight. Dylan Van Berkom, thank you very much for running everything up here tonight. And as well as Dion Jansma and Jana Groen, Jay Strick, and Xander Ditzworth, all for helping out. That is going to wrap things up for the broadcast tonight. We'll be back a week from tonight for the West Lyon game, and that is going to be, again, 6 o'clock starting with the pregame. That'll do it. We will see you next week, Tuesday.